Hello guys, and welcome back to Blitzkrieg 3. Today we're moving on with the mid-war section of the Allied campaign, and in this one we're going to be looking at Operation Avalanche. We also have Operation in Messina to do, Photo Hunt and Desert Base, and we'll finally be finishing with the Battle of Anzio, which will move us on to the next section. We have some research points, so let's go ahead and spend these. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to spend them on, but we'll have a good look. Now we did unlock some Crusaders previously, and we also got the T-49, so it might be worth having a look at upgrading them. Let's have a look at some of the upgrades. We have extra armor piercing ability for the Mark 6 Crusader, which is pretty cool. That's very nice actually. Then we have improved shell ballistics, which increases the shooting range and accuracy for the M3 Lee. Then we have the turret upgrades here for the T-49, which increases view distance and turret rotation speed. We've got the full upgrade for the Churchill there, but we don't have any Churchills, so that's not exactly useful just yet. We can get extra speed for the Matilda. What about on this left side? These just upgrade our recon, don't they? Yeah, so we will avoid that for now. What about for our infantry research? We can get extra accuracy. We can get extra armor piercing ability for our anti-tank squads, although we don't necessarily have any bazookas yet. Then there's the MG squads there with extra fire range and area of effect, which is actually really quite nice, the extra range especially. And then extra health for assault squads. That moves on to assault damage for assault squads, and then more health and so on, so that's okay. We don't need extra weapons. And for support, it might be worth improving our bombers. But I think what we're going to do is actually go for the improved shell ballistics for the M3, because I quite like the M3s and I'm going to end up using them quite a lot, I think. And I'm also tempted to upgrade the Crusader as well. And maybe we'll bring in like one of each in the next mission. As for everything else, I'm probably just better off saving the points for other upgrades. We could maybe upgrade the bombing strike for the extra armor for planes, but I don't know, generally they don't get shot down anyway. Let's go over to Operation Avalanche. You can see that I've already set up an assault team here. This was because I have attempted the mission and unfortunately the game crashed like halfway through, so I decided to like re-record the episode. I hadn't done the research yet, so that's why you can see me doing it now. But yeah, historical reference is as follows. In this operation, you are to be one of the first to land on the beach of Salerno and establish a beachhead for further landings. To ensure the element of surprise, we have not performed any preliminary bombing, but you will have air support once you have landed. Main objectives: gain a stronghold with the support of bombers. So I'm going to be taking one sniper squad. We've got two of the infantry squads in there. I'm actually going to take out the Matilda and replace it with a Crusader maybe, if I can afford to. And if we just take out those two better infantry squads, we can just replace them with the standard infantry squads, and that will do nicely. Let's enter the battle.
New task.
Destroy the anti-aircraft guns on the coast so our bombers can make their run safely. Wait for the bombardment to begin, or else you'll definitely come under fire from enemy artillery.
Well, here we are, guys, at Operation Avalanche. My sniper squads actually have 2 men in each, because they are a like special squad. You can see by the star. Same with this Guard Humber Mark 1.
I got you.
Going to use these snipers to take out the defensive positions here.
I got you. Orders.
And what I'm going to do in the meantime is move up my Crusader and so on. Actually, there's enemy forces coming our way, so let's kind of back off a bit. And there goes one of their tanks. Get our Humbers involved and the Vickers. Nice. We actually lost quite a lot of infantry there. Move back the Humber so we don't get that killed. We'll just allow these two tanks to continue the engagement with the Panzer III. There we go. I'm just going to move up with the sniper here and take out the MG. Not quite sure what's going on with the line of sight, but there we go, he's dead. Good stuff. And we'll take out the anti-aircraft gun over here.
Reinforcement points received.
Cool.
Task complete. Your orders. Bomber is ready.
I'm actually going to bring in a second sniper squad now that we have some extra points. Bombing striker there, hitting the mark. Lovely stuff.
German aircraft in the air. Our bombers need cover. Provided using mobile M19 MTNC.
Reinforcements arrived. New task.
The enemy fighter hanging about.
Spotted fortified enemy anti-aircraft gun emplacements. After we deal with those, we'll be able to count on air support.
I'm going to move up to the right first.
Order affirmative.
And we're going to try and attack this area.
Go, go, go.
Going to make sure that my tanks are following up, just in case anything comes down the hill.
I got you. Orders?
You can see the enemy fighters still flying about. Gonna get these snipers into cover,
Waiting for orders.
and we're gonna crawl them up to give us line of sight.
Affirmative.
There we go. Took out that
Sir.
AT gun, which is good. Now we just got to take out all of the men in that building. It might take a while. Let's get the second sniper squad to come up and help out.
Sir.
These snipers are absolutely crazy. Like how effective they are. There we go, that's a lot quicker. I could charge it maybe with the tanks, but if there's an anti-tank squad in there, I don't want to find out the hard way. Okay, nice and easy. Now what we can do is just bring up our riflemen, we can get them in there. Then what I'm going to do is move over to the other side of the map and take out that AT gun, or AA gun. I think the AA gun's actually behind it. I remember it being there before.
Here, go, go, go.
So I'm just going to move my riflemen to the other side, and we'll use the line of sight to get into the building.
Roger that.
There we go. And that's going to allow us to kill the crew here.
Right between the
Nice.
eyes.
Right, let's carry on over to the other side now.
We're already moving.
Should probably want to keep the AA here because the bombers are coming in.
Reinforcement points received.
There we go. Fighter down. And we'll move over to the other side. Nice. So on this side, there's actually this howitzer here. Initially, the first time round I was doing this mission before the game crashed, I moved over to the side to capture this because I know that it would be very useful moving forwards.
Here. Roger that.
Gonna get this sniper off his belly so he actually gets over there. And we're gonna use these riflemen as
Orders?
almost our scouts, and then our snipers can follow up if they need to. But here, just gonna get the Crusader and the Lee to attack the Panzer III at the top there.
Ready.
Nice. And we need to get our snipers
Roger that.
to kill off the infantry in the building.
Waiting for orders. Roger that.
They're actually in range of me there. Interesting, we'll just get the tanks to do the job then.
Here.
Since we have like 400 points to work with, I'm actually going to bring in some more infantry just so that they can assist us as we move forwards. I'm also tempted to bring in the T-49s, so I'm going to bring in one of those. Then what we're going to be looking at doing is
Roger that.
bombing out the
Reinforcements
all the defences on this side. But I believe the bombers will do it for us. So let's continue up here. I'll make sure the infantry squad continues to move ahead so we can see exactly what we're up against.
Sir. Report.
Right, there's another unit in that building. It's also that mortar.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Our troops are under fire.
Here's the T-49. Nice fast vehicle.
Only victory was close. Roger that.
Get into the building next to them.
Yes. Roger that.
Ooh, that's not good. Get out of there, sniper.
Roger that.
An anti-tank rifle crew.
Our infantry
Ooh,
is lost.
we got wrecked from that right side. Okay. This is why I'm bringing up some more infantry. Hopefully, once they get in there, we'll be able to
Our infantry is
do a
lost.
better job.
Only victory.
A lot faster when there's more men.
Ready.
I'm going to move forwards my tanks as well now to help out. We still have a sniper
Our
left,
troops are under fire.
and we have our T-49 that needs to be brought up. I don't know why it hasn't already come up, since I pretty much asked it to. And we're going to get these infantry onto the artillery gun, and we can start using that against them. Also going to unload these infantry and get us some line of sight onto what's ahead of us.
Ready for war. Affirmative.
Goodbye to another BF-109.
Roger. Go, go, go.
And get on our bellies and start crawling forwards. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's actually a Stuka. Okay. That is a very dead tiger. Nice. There's a tiger in their main base, actually. Try and bomb that out, if we can. We do have the extra points to call in extra bombing strikes, so we may as well.
Affirmative.
We also want to take this area.
Ready.
Alright, let's bring the infantry up here. Get us some line of sight again. There goes the bombers.
Our troops are under fire.
Nice. That did a nice amount of damage.
Oh,
Cool.
roger that.
Oh wow, those actually do a lot of damage. Okay, that's fine. That works.
Orders?
How's this howitzer doing? Not too bad.
Sir.
Might just bring in like the fighter bomber to do the job. Or we could call in maybe an artillery strike. I've upgraded the artillery. We could just bring in the artillery on this area. Maybe that'll do the job. Get these guys onto their bellies. That was a bit weird how it like made me target this building specifically. But, oh well. There comes the artillery.
What is acknowledged?
We'll get our infantry and vehicles into position.
Our infantry is
Nice.
lost.
Okay. Unfortunately, we did lose that infantry unit. And there is something shooting us that we can't see. I'm going to have to move away.
Here.
I'm going to keep this on hold fire, I think. And then maybe we
Our
can
infantry is lost.
move towards them or not. As it may seem. There is actually an AT rifle, that's what it was. So we'll just target that with everything we got. Nice. And more infantry will be needed, so we'll bring in another 2 infantry squads.
Roger that. The track's being hit.
And there is an AT gun here that we have to be careful about.
Arrived.
Acknowledged.
We're going to move away. I might even be able to get the T-49 to capture it still though. Would be good.
Show him what's what.
Good stuff, because that will give us another bombing strike as far as I'm aware.
Reinforcement points received. Task complete.
Wow, hopefully.
Sir.
Yeah, good, okay.
Truck here.
And our units are in position to shoot down the fighter again. Nice. Our infantry's arriving on the boat.
Ready.
We'll bring that up with us. And this will allow us to move on to the final objective.
Bomber is ready.
Hasn't quite killed off the tiger though. Done a reasonable amount of damage. But I think I'm just going to bring in the Thunderbolt to do the job for me. There it is. Kill off those 2 tigers and we can roll in with our units and finish the job.
I got you.
Nice. 1 down.
Artillery strike is ready.
1 to go. You can obviously use the heavy bomber, but I'd just rather not. Oh, nice. Has it got 1 more strike in it? Or is that it? I think it does have 1 more. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's move in.
Ready.
This would be the last objective, so we'll just go ahead and capture it. And that infantryman at the back there, getting absolutely wrecked along the way.
Task
Poor chap.
complete.
Bridgehead is occupied, sir.
Roger. I got you.
Nice. And that's victory. We gained ourselves access to another Humber Mark 1 and the M4A4. Probably be making use of that in the future. Moderately effective for any assignment. And that's a lot. You can see here the time it took for the initial Operation Avalanche since the game did crash there. But there we have it, victory. And we got ourselves some quite nice experience. We got some extra research points that I'll look to spend in the next episode. But unfortunately, guys, that's all for now. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.